Hello, I'm Jeff Myers, and welcome to Elgin Today. On this edition,
Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan talks about the department's new assistant chief and division chief. The mayor's guest in his segment is Michaela Larson, the City of Elgin's sustainability analyst who was hired last summer. In another segment with the mayor, he announces two major Elgin events that are on for 2022. We talk with council member Corey Dixon and Terry Simmons, who is president of the new Minority Business Center in downtown Elgin.
we'll have these stories and more on this edition of Elgin Today.
We have exciting news. First time since 2019. On July 4th, we'll have what, Mayor?
Jeff, you know I love a parade. And the 4th of July is going to be back for Elgin, and we're planning the parade. And hopefully we're out of COVID. We'll be having our 10,000 people along Douglas Avenue, and we're going to have fireworks afterwards. No concert this time around, but there will be fireworks that evening, and we're really looking forward to getting back to normal.
That's so exciting. From 1997 to 2019, the modern day 23 parades in a row. That brought out the whole community, did it?
It did, and this is something that the community missed, and people kept asking, when are we going to do it? And we played safe, and I think now's the time that we can move forward. We'll talk to staff, and they've already started planning.
I do believe July 4th this year is a Monday. So Monday, July 4th, we're back to normalcy in the parade world.
Yes, and I might as well say it at this time. We're also planning for Nightmare on Chicago Street in the fall as well. So
Congratulations.
we're going back trying to get back to normal.
They want me to be the spokesperson without any makeup this year.
Oh.
So,
But you're going to be the new Svengoolie, right?
Well, Quebec, yeah, blah. Yeah, well, that's wonderful. That's bringing us back into our society as we know it.
Absolutely. It's time to do that.
All right, well, there you heard it. We will have the parade July 4th this year, and also Nightmare on Chicago Street. Mayor, thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.
We're excited about a special segment we have coming away. We're here at the Minority Business Center, downtown Elgin. And Corey Dixon, you were here for the grand opening of this venue, and it's pretty much brand new, isn't it?
That's right. It's brand spanking new. We are sitting in the home of the Minority Business Development Center for the entire state of Illinois.
Really?
That's right.
Congratulations on that. That's exciting, isn't it?
It is. It's very exciting. You know, you have to be intentional about doing things when it comes to the business community. And so we luckily and thankfully have had a partnership with the Minority Business Development Center. And so we're just really excited about this.
Was it a long venue to get this to happen here?
You know what? It actually was a pretty quick turnaround time. I was connected to Ms. Terry Simmons, who's the executive director of the organization, and we were brought together, and I was made aware of this wonderful opportunity, and so it actually moved pretty quickly.
And speaking of that, we have a special guest, don't we?
We sure do. Ms. Terry Simmons.
Terry, we want to say hello to you. This is beautiful. You must be awfully proud of this great location.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much for having us. We are very proud. We're very proud to partner with the City of Elgin and Councilman Dixon, and we're really excited about helping businesses in the Illinois community. We're excited to be here in Elgin, though, which is our headquarters. We have a satellite office in Aurora, but as Councilman Dixon stated, the City of Elgin welcomed us with open arms. They made the process easy for us to get here, so here we are, me and my team.
And you love Elgin, don't you?
I love Elgin.
That's the spirit we like to see, isn't it, Corey?
That's right. That's right. We are a welcoming community. And when it comes to our business community, we do have to be intentional about what we bring here so that we attract the right businesses. So Terry Simmons' organization is going to be able to help us do that and get to where we want to be.
Wonderful. Oh, you're surrounded by the chamber, by the DNA, so you're in a good spot.
Yes, we are co-located with the Elgin Chamber of Commerce and their downtown organization, as well as the Elgin Symphony Orchestra. So we have it all here. We are excited about being able to partner with the city to help with their business development, and also to help the businesses that are already here to help them to continue to grow.
And the early time here has been good, hasn't it?
It's been really, really good. And a couple of things that I actually want to highlight about them is that they will work with any business, small business, medium-sized businesses, large-sized businesses. It doesn't matter if you need business development, you need business coaching, or if you just have some ideas and you need some development on that, they can help. And it's not just for minorities, it's for everybody.
Wonderful. We're excited about that. So as we continue, got a couple minutes left. We didn't leave anything out. Remind us of all the good duties you do here.
So we are one of 36 centers throughout the country. We are sponsored or supported by a grant through the Department of Commerce. And so we received our funding back in July. So like the councilman said, we are brand new. Our website is available for folks to go and contact us. We are at www.strategicexceptions.com. They can go to our website and they can sign up to get our information and get our newsletters. We provide technical assistance. We help folks get access to contracts and grants and capital. And so we are excited about being here and partnering with the city of Elgin.
We love your energy level. This should be a lot of fun for you, shouldn't it?
Thank you. Yes, it is a lot of fun. And I've been doing this, helping business for quite some time. And I'm just fortunate to be here in Elgin to continue to help.
Corey, we're down to about a minute or so.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I want to say thank you to the rest of the city council and the mayor for supporting this initiative. We were able to secure this space pretty swiftly and get them comfortable and acclimated. And as they hear and as they explore the community, I just want all the businesses and all the people of the community to know that they're here as a resource to you. Okay, and so when you come in through these doors, you can use any one of these services. We're talking about the chamber, DNA, and now the Minority Business Center. And so we have a synergy here in our business community, and so we're doing something special. So come on down, check out the place, and let's get your business moving.
That's great, because we're right in a meeting room right now. We're using this facility for a good use today, and that's exciting, isn't it?
Yes, it's very exciting. We are excited because we co-locate here, like we said, with these other agencies. So we provide workshops and other events here to help businesses grow. So yes, this is an exciting time for us to be in Elgin. So come partner with us, learn more about us, and we're here to help the businesses grow and keep going.
Congratulations on this, the opening you had here, and it's wonderful. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Corey, you're a man of action. We appreciate that as well.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And it's just me being here in my role as a city council person. I'm here to make sure that everybody in the city has an opportunity to succeed.
I like that. Look at that camera and tell us where we were at.
We are at 31 South Grove. I said that with a question mark. I should know better.
The Business Center, the Minority Business Center. You said it well, though. That's our special segment that we have here on this edition of Elgin Today.
The first one is our new assistant chief, who is actually coming from outside of our organization. Mike Rothacker, who was the assistant fire chief with the South Elgin Fire Protection District, is coming over to the Elgin Fire Department to be our new assistant fire chief.
Wonderful. Tell me about Mike.
Mike is a outstanding individual. We did a very large search for a top-tier candidate. After the interviews, we identified that Mike was a top-tier candidate that we were looking for, the skill sets that we need to fill that role. Mike brings a tremendous amount of experience, over 33 years in the fire service, 20 years with the South Elgin Fire Protection District, and he's going to be a great asset to us.
You also named a total new title, didn't you?
We did, Division Chief. And so this is something that we've been able to work with our city leadership on. Our Chief Financial Officer, Deb Naraki, our City Manager, Rick Kozel, the Mayor and the City Council have been a tremendous asset in supporting our addition to the Elgin Fire Department in this new Division Chief rank, which is a 40-hour administrative position.
That was Mike Owen, who we know real well.
That is Mike Owen, who is a captain and being promoted up.
All right, well, congratulations. You've enjoyed your time as chief, haven't you?
I really have. It's been fantastic, and this is just another day of just why it's so great to be here.
It's great to have everything back almost to normal, isn't it?
We're getting there pretty close. I'm excited.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thanks again, everybody, for coming out. As the chief mentioned, the position I'm going to is a newly created one. With that, not only does it come with some of the existing duties I've been involved with for many years, but additionally some new challenges as well. The overriding goal still remains the same: to provide the best quality of care and service to the citizens of Elgin. Whether it be an ambulance call with a crew completing a 12-lead EKG, or a crew administering medication with the carry on the rig, or just simply reassuring a stricken family on the worst day of their lives that their loved one is going to be cared for by some of the best EMS personnel and technology there is, we will continue to maintain a very high level of care. As I alluded to, EMS and the Elgin Fire Department isn't just one newly promoted division chief, but rather it's all the paramedics and EMTs who day after day and night after night respond to over 10,000 EMS calls every year in Elgin. It also involves the support given to us by our area hospital EMS and emergency room staffs. As one person wrote, great service is not the end or the final answer. It's a process that is ongoing, ever-changing, and always adapted to meet the needs of the current situation. Emergency management is also ever-changing, as another role I'm being tasked with is continuing the job of reducing vulnerability to hazards and disasters within this community under the direction of the chief. This is done in part by first fostering relationships with not only our city staff, but also stakeholders at the county and state level. Our fire department website will be improved to further educate the public on emergency preparedness. The emergency operations plan for the city of Elgin will be continued to be reviewed. And our new command vehicle will be a great asset to the community once it arrives. I want to thank Chief Sagan and Assistant Chief Carter for giving me the opportunity for this position, as well as the City Council for approving this position. But I also want to thank my family for their support of me through the years. You saw my wife and my two sons. I got the third one's at college still, but they came up here, Landon and Caden, my dad, Louie, and Mary, my mom. I have two sisters, Linda and Karen, who are here. Joe Clucci, as you may know, he's down in Florida. So, but anyway, I especially like to thank my wife, Elizabeth, Buffy, right? She's been a case study of what it means to effectively deal with having to manage her job, our household, and all the things that go along with not having me to help out when I'm working shift. Well, that's all going to change now somewhat, right? As I'll be home almost every weeknight and on weekends. Something I haven't done in over 27 years. So we'll see how both of us adjust that, right? Maybe she'll want me to go back to shift, I don't know. But so again, thanks for coming out. I appreciate everybody showing up today. And congratulations to the other honorees and promotion. People are getting promoted today at this event.
It's going to be time for our March edition with Mayor David Captain. Mayor, we're out the lobby way here. Nice venue this is, and we've got an exciting guest.
We're at the lobby at City Hall, and our guest today is Michaela Larson. And Michaela is one of our newer employees, and she's a sustainability professional, and one of the only 6 in the state of Illinois. And we have a sustainability commission, and she's here to help guide us and plan for sustainability in the future.
Michaela and Mayor, you're upcoming with lots of information, but we want to get to know you. I know you've just recently signed on here at the City of Elgin, and that was just a few months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. In July of 2021. So it's been a great couple first months here.
And you love our mild winters, you told me off the air, because you're from Minnesota, is that right? The state of Minnesota?
That's right. I'm from southern Minnesota, but went to school in northern Minnesota, where the winters are brutal. So it's been great being down here.
Yeah, if it's 30 degrees, it's a lark for you. You went to University of Minnesota Duluth, is that right? You're a Bulldog.
That's correct. Yes, go Bulldogs.
And your high school, what was the name of your high school up in Minnesota?
I went to New Prague High School, the home of the Trojans.
You mentioned, as we talked before the show, that you were involved in a wonderful program. Tell me about that program.
Yeah, I was involved in an AmeriCorps program, which was an 11-month service term in Carver County, Minnesota, and I worked primarily on waste reduction, recycling, and organics management. So I served at the county level, really got a lot of great experience and bringing that service attitude to here to the city of Elgin.
Well, congratulations to that. Mayor, her resume must have looked great to you kids.
It did. You know, and a big part of what, when we started our sustainability program here, it was volunteer-based. And the community put it together, and we wanted to continue that concept, that this is a community-driven concept for the city of Elgin. Where does the community want to go, and we will follow them. And so Michaela's going to help them, and our Sustainability Commission come back with suggestions for the City Council. And I think one important one that we City Council just unanimously passed was to provide a program called Community Solar. And we'll give people an option to make an easy way for people to invest in solar energy. And Michaela can give us a little more information on that, but that's something that's just came back from the City Council.
There's been a lot of excitement about that, so tell us more about that program.
Yeah, so it's officially titled Community Solar Clearinghouse Solutions, CS squared for short, and it's an option for Elgin residents and small businesses to subscribe to this program. The tagline is "No roof, no problem." So it is not physical panels. We're working with a subscription here, and it's an opportunity for residents and small businesses to save 20% on the electricity supply side of their bill, and as Mayor Captain mentioned, invest in the local solar industry in northern Illinois solar farms.
It's wonderful. And we're kind of right back into that. Solar was popular a few years ago, kind of died down for us a little bit, and this is like a new beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and I think that this is an opportunity, and I'm very much in favor of doing this, and I think that it brings a credible solar experience for people. And one of the concerns that we always have is when you start to do this, I call them their parasites. They will, you get fringe groups that come out and try to sell you a different plan, and that plan may expire, and this is in 6 months or a year, and the rates go up, and this will protect people. Be able to get in and out. It guarantees them 20%. And that's because it's subsidized by the state. The state of Illinois helps pay for part of this. And it's really a great way for people to do it and be safe and make a safe decision. But one of the reasons I really much support it is it allows the people that are at the poverty level here, if they own their own home, they will still be able to invest in community solar. And how can you lose on this if you save 20% on your electric bill?
That's exciting. I know a lot of folks are delighted with that.
Yeah, and if folks are looking to learn more, they can learn more by visiting cityofelgin.org/community solar. We'll have a little history on what this program is, FAQs, and then the option to sign up online. So that's going to be a great resource for residents who'd like to learn more, and small businesses.
Wonderful. Did you travel around Elgin when you first got here just to get a feel of the city?
I did. Actually, one of my interview questions was, how are you going to, acclimate to the city? And I mentioned, I'm going to stop in all the grocery stores. So I've made that a priority to go to all the grocery stores and just visit everybody and all the corners of Elgin. It's a great community.
So you bought a box of cereal everywhere, is that what you're saying?
I got some ramen noodles, I got some tamales, I got some cereal, I got everything.
We're pretty diversified, so you've come to the right city.
Yep, absolutely. I'm really happy to be here.
Sounds like a healthy diet, Mayor.
It is. And Jeff, Michaela and I were just involved with a roundtable with Congressman Caston. He's an environmentalist, and we talked a little bit about, I think one of the things that's part of our future here is charging stations and electric vehicles. And the city council back last winter, we made a step forward. We're going to be doing some work at City Hall and redoing the parking lot. And in preparation for charging stations, we need to put in the infrastructure and the wiring. So the plan from the city side is as we make upgrades to these parking lots, we're going to add the power so that the power's there, even though the charging station may not be included at that time. But that's certainly part of our plan for the vision for the future.
Charging stations have been a popular topic for years, haven't they?
Oh, they have. We have a couple of them in the parking deck over for the rec center, and they've been used quite frequently, and they're starting to pop up all over. But I think it's got to be it's going to be a government funded program to help push these forward, and it'll help push the electric vehicle. The electric vehicle use will accelerate pretty quickly.
That's a great way to really protect us, isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely the future. As we've been talking about, seeing from both the state and the federal level, there's a lot of support for the electric vehicle programming, so it's something to keep an eye on.
All right, Michaela with us here. Mayor, you've got more topics, don't you?
Well, we're going to have, one of the things that certainly is going to be part of Elgin's future here is the infrastructure bill. And we start to look at projects that we're planning to do in the city of Elgin. Many of them are sustainable. Some are construction projects. We have the lead service lines that we have to replace. We have 13,000 lead service lines to replace in the city. We've had combined sewers that we need to separate. And when you talk about sustainability, you talk about sustainability in my I guess in my field and my perspective, that it includes the environment as well. And you want to create a healthy environment for the people that live here. And as part of our Sustainability Commission, the chairman right now is Tom Armstrong, and Tom started out with the bicycle group.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And part of sustainability was bike paths and to create a sustainable, healthy community where people can live and stay healthy, and it also is about saving energy and saving, making people, different ways to do things here that be a longer term for the city of Elgin. Good investment.
Tom's a great source of information, no doubt about it. And I think he retired like 20 years ago. He's still a young man.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. And he's a good leader with that group. He's got a lot of experience, and it's just about us feeling our way along as to how we're going to do sustainability planning here in the future.
We've got about 2 minutes left, Mayor. What else do you have for Michaela?
Michaela, I'd like to ask you about what do you think? Where do you think our direction is going to be? You deal with our committee and our commission, and what are their feelings, and where do they think that what's the new direction? We're dealing with the power that was the electric power was a big thing for a long time, but now we have to change direction and go somewhere else.
That's a great question, Michaela.
Yeah, there are a lot of directions to go, namely scaling towards more climate action, so mitigating and adapting to this work, working on the climate action plan that the council endorsed. So working on those initiatives and then just bringing in the community, as we talked about. The Elgin community is extremely passionate and unique and just a great driving force on this work. So doing whatever we can to bring in community members and share the information widely, that is driving force for the commission. So that is a priority, and commission meetings are available for the public to join. So that is another option.
And that sets the stage, an ideal time for you to come to the city with that great momentum out there.
Absolutely, yeah. I think just right place, right time. I'm just thrilled to be here and just feel a lot of support for the work I'm doing. And we're talking about return on investment. There's a return on these benefits, and that comes in a lot of ways in benefiting people, saving money with the community solar program, and bettering our environment. So it's really exciting work to be doing. From
Minnesota right to Elgin. It's a great trip, isn't it?
It's a good trip, yep. And we're very happy to have Michaela here. And it was not an easy task for her, because when we put out the applications, I believe there were almost 100 people applied for the job. And she was chosen from that, and because she's the best qualified, and she's doing a great job for us.
Congratulations on getting that job, and you're young, so the future looks bright.
It really does, yeah, and I'm just so excited to be here, and I just have a great team that I'm working with, so I'm really honored to have the job. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Michaela. We appreciate that. Mayor, well done. We're going to see you next month again, aren't we?
We'll see you next month, Jeff, and everybody stay safe, and maybe the next time we'll be rid of these masks, and we'll.
You look good in a mask.
I do. Maybe that'll be the new Dave.
That's right. And you look delightful in a mask as well, Michaela. That's going to be our March segment as we chat with you with Mayor David Captain.
Amiguitos, ¿cómo se encuentran? Espero que estén bien. Ahora sí estamos casi acercándonos a la primavera. Hoy tenemos una gran amiga, Lisbeth, ¿verdad? Manso, que está con nosotros y tiene algo muy interesante por si acaso una persona quiere empezar a grabar, a hacer un negocio, empezar un negocio, porque a veces es algo que ni nos imaginamos que sea posible, ¿no? Platícanos un poquito, porque ella es alguien clave que conocer para tratar de aprender y ver qué tenemos que hacer para hacer un negocio. Platícanos un poquito de en sí lo que es esta organización.
Nuestro centro es nuevo aquí en la área de Elgin. Abrimos en noviembre y nos estamos enfocando para crecer a los negocios de minoría, a dar educación y cómo tener acceso a capital y talleres para guiarlos a crecer sus negocios.
Ahora, ¿esos negocios a qué se refiere? ¿Es de cierta, específicamente de un tipo de trabajos o es de cualquier cosa? ¿De qué tipo de negocio te refieres?
De cualquier negocio que haya. Puede ser restaurante, puede ser panadería, puede ser de tatuajes, puede ser de servicios, de todo lo que se puede imaginar. Le damos servicio a todos los negocios.
Y eso es algo muy interesante porque realmente a veces decimos, ay, qué complicado es, ¿dónde empiezo? ¿Cómo le hacemos? Soy una persona, vamos a decir, yo quiero abrir un negocio, ¿podemos empezar contigo y tú nos guías o cómo trabajas así?
Sí, nosotros no somos la fuente principal para los negocios principiantes, pero tenemos los contactos, entonces sí, se pueden contactar con nosotros y nosotros los guiamos a la persona correcta para empezar sus negocios y hacer todo el papeleo en orden para poder crecer y ser una organización grande.
¿Y ahora son ciertos condados en que ustedes ayudan o qué áreas están cubriendo?
Cubrimos todo el estado de Illinois, todos los condados, todas las ciudades, incluso no tenemos fronteras, podemos ayudar si conocen a gente de negocios fuera del estado de Illinois que necesitan ayuda también, se pueden referir con nosotros, pero nos estamos enfocando en las áreas que conocemos primero, que es Elgin y Aurora y entre medio, y de ahí expandir y crecer y ayudar a todos los negocios.
Y cuando una persona ya tiene, que te contacta a ti, ¿todo puede ser virtual o tienen que ir a una oficina o dónde se ven o cómo empieza todo? El empiezo para comenzar todo.
Lo primero sería contactarnos, ya sea por teléfono o por nuestra página de internet. Strategic Exceptions es la organización que corre el programa. Entonces, a través de esa página se pueden contactar con nosotros, llenar una forma con la información y ya nuestro asistente llama, hace una cita, es virtual o en persona, como gusten y como se sienten mejor.
Pues qué ideal, porque una persona que realmente quiere hacer un negocio, tenemos una capacidad muy grande, porque en sí la guía es bien importante y el apoyo más que nada, ¿verdad?
Sí, exactamente. Y el saber cómo tener acceso a ese capital que se ocupa, los préstamos o el dinero, los fondos que dan el gobierno, el estatal o los talleres más que nada, para saber cómo hacer todo.
Y eso es muy ideal porque se intimida. A veces uno dice, ay, ¿cómo empiezo y cómo le hago? Pero realmente les felicito, que muchas gracias y en sí aseguren que se comuniquen con Lisette porque realmente eso es una gran ayuda, un apoyo para cualquier persona que quiera hacerlos. Que los esperamos, aseguren que la contacten. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego, adiós. Tenemos este gran libro y que realmente creo que nos han dicho muchas cosas bonitas de este libro y yo sé que tú lo has leído. Platícanos un poquito de este libro, que ha sido en sí, lo que sentiste, lo que leíste. Dinos un poquito de la experiencia que tuviste en sí terminando el libro.
Sí, tuve la oportunidad de leerlo. No lo tenían aquí en la biblioteca, pero una amiga me lo recomendó. Vine a la biblioteca y les dije que si lo podían conseguir. Me dijeron que sí. Como en 2 semanas me hablaron, ¿sabes qué? Ya está el libro aquí.
Por eso me encanta esta biblioteca, porque siempre nos están apoyando en diferentes cosas como libros que son muy interesantes.
Sí, si necesitas un libro y no lo tienen, ellos te lo consiguen, como en este caso. Entonces me lo consiguieron, tuve la oportunidad de leerlo. Me encantó porque apoya mucho a la mujer, tiene muchas ideas sobre...
¿Qué te impactó?
Una frase que ella comenta ahí, que su papá le dijo, no esperes porque tenía un comentario de la escuela, dice, quieren pelear conmigo, dice, yo te espero a la salida. Y su papá le dijo, ¿sabes qué? No, nunca esperes a la salida. Si van a pelear, pelea ahí y ahora en el momento. Eso me llamó mucho la atención porque significa que si tienes algo que hacer en el momento...
Hay que esperarse de una vez, ¿verdad?
No esperes, si lo tienes una idea, tienes una cosa que hacer, hazla en el momento, aquí y ahora, para poder hacerlo adelante. Esa fue una de las cosas.
Una gran inspiración que te dejó por ese aspecto.
Sí. Y también que sí, también dice en otra frase que siempre ella estaba en las oficinas hasta la parte de atrás, por el miedo de que la fueran a escoger o por el miedo de hablar. Pues dice que no, que siempre hay que estar en el frente. Sí. Dice, para que hagas una diferencia siempre tienes que estar enfrente, escuchar o en clase, siempre levantar la mano enfrente, siempre enfrente. Nunca en la parte de atrás.
Creo que es algo muy motivador porque a veces sentimos esa inseguridad, ese miedo, ¿qué tal si digo algo mal? Y no, son cosas así que te dice aquí en este libro. Sí.
Soy una de ellas. Sí. Precisamente en este momento estoy un poco nerviosa, pero decidí, voy a hablar.
Hiciste maravillosamente, no hay problema, pero ese es el motivo que te das, que no se vayan a perder este libro, aquí los esperamos. Sí. For more information, please visit cityofelgin.org. Para más información, por favor visite nuestra página cityofelgin.org. Don't forget, for city services, call 311. Call, click, connect. Para servicios de la ciudad, no olvide llamar 311, llamar, conectar y textear